Welcome to the Kitsap Sun Game of the Week. KitsapSun.com/GOTW, made possible in part by underwriting from Peninsula Subaru down in Gorst. I'm the doctor. We're West Sound TV, and joined by Spencer Anderson on the camera, Kitty Campagna on the other microphone, and we are at the brand new Kitsap Bank Stadium at South Kitsap High School. Still played on Joe Knowles Field, but Joe Knowles Field is now turf instead of grass and mud.
Exactly, Doc. We're looking at possible playoffs here. So South Kitsap has motivation to play well all year, that they might actually be able to host some games, and that's an exciting thing for all of Kitsap County.
Well, not only do we have a new field out there, we've got some new work going on the other fields here at South Kitsap High School, and a brand new first-year coach here at South Kitsap, at least, but a proven winner. And that's Coach Gralick, Gavin Gralick. Kralik.
He's excited about being here. This got a brand new offense for these guys. He came to what was nicely set up. The offensive line that he was given is just superb. And he's just teaching he's got a new quarterback, got some new running backs. So it's getting the system. And so they had a couple preseason games. They are 0-1 in actually Narrows League at the moment. They lost to Timberline 35-21, but they won their first. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one. I was looking at Yelm there. They beat Central Kitsap 25-14, and then lost to Peninsula 45-3, and then the powerhouse Olympia 48-7. But learning things absolutely every week.
And of course, that Central Kitsap contest. Central Kitsap now a 3A Narrows League team, and South Kitsap still up in the big schools of 4A. In fact, I believe still the largest high school, student population-wise, in the state of Washington.
At some point, they were number 2, but I'm not sure if they're back at number 1.
I think they're back to 1. It was, I think Everett took over as 1 for a couple years, a few years ago. But it's great to be back here. I love South Kitsap High School. For many years, we worked with Mike Downham and the South Kitsap television crew, a great group of students, and really an excellent video production program at the high school level. And, of course, you cannot talk about South Kitsap football without the mention of Coach Ed Fisher.
Well, Doc, years ago, I worked with the Kitsap Sun in what they called a neighbors section, and that was one of the first interviews I got to do. It was actually a little bit with him and with his son, and I think it was Benny, who was the linebacker who was here at South Kitsap. They were so gracious, and I was just learning my job. Benji, that's
Olson?
It. That's the one.
9-year pro player.
Yeah, so I got one of those early interviews. I knew him when.
Well, I was thinking about it just today, looking at the timeline. They had a great article in the football prep page at the Sun about it, and Roger Fossum, Larry Rowe, and I were at the Kingdom when South Kitsap won their state championship. And what a great time that was.
Now, was that football with Willie then?
Yep, Willie played first half.
Oh.
That was when they had 2 quarterbacks for that team. And Benji.
And Benji.
And I think Tony. Coach.
Yeah, they had a couple good ones back then.
That was just so much fun, and I believe that's one of the very few teams over the 30 years that we've covered that have made that state championship.
Actually won it. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Well, South Kitsap's going to kick off, and team in white who we haven't even talked about are the Yelm Tornadoes. And the Yelm Tornadoes come in with a same league record, 0-1, but have won 2 in preseason.
They beat Stillicum 44-14 and Foss 41-8. So those are some pretty big scores that they have out there. And these guys are looking for some revenge. South beat Yelm at Yelm 20-19 on a last-second touchdown last year. So I think they might want to change the results of that.
And Yelm will start out at about the 35-yard line. Quarterback is in the shotgun for him, and right away we've got a flag, which we'll see either going to be delay. Oh, it's offsides on the D.
I did see that, and there had not been any movement from the Tornadoes, which sounds wrong because tornadoes should always be moving. So that's not going to help South.
All right, now it's 1st and 5 for Yelm. Quarterback comes out to this near side with the pass and some running room into Wolf territory. And nice job by number 32 for the Tornadoes. That'd be Brandon Thompson.
Oh, that's no surprise when I was looking up stats. Boy, I just filled the full line on everything he has done this year. He is there, 5'9", 180-pound everything junior.
Well, that'll give him another first down, this time in South Kitsap territory at about we'll say the 48. Pitch out. And once again, it's Thompson going around the far side this time.
Quarterback has been Dalen Matthews, number 10. I have not been able to. That is who is back there. He's a senior, 6'3", 180 pounds.
Well, they got the senior crew out there. Head coach for the Yelm Tornadoes is Jason Ronquillo. Quick flare pass out to this near side. And a little bit of running room. Nice tackle there, but it's going to be enough for a first down for the Tornadoes, so they're moving the ball.
That was Caleb Lunderville with the reception. He leads the team with 12 receptions for 199 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Oh, now they're doing the hurry up. They're ready to go.
We've seen a lot of hurry up this year.
I like it in the pro game and sometimes in the college game.
First man through, sometimes, yeah.
Hand off to number 3 for the Tornadoes, Devontae Pearson.
Devontae, one of those seniors out there for Yelm.
You know, it's so much brighter down on that field with the artificial turf here reflecting the off that nice artificial turf.
No mud in the way. Oh, excellent
nice
tackle.
Yeah, very nice tackle there by number 33 for the South Kitsap Wolves.
That's Nolan Van Amen.
So they'll hold them, actually drop them for a couple of yards on that one, and bring up a third down now and about 12.
Beautiful new, I don't know if it's it is a brand new scoreboard that says Kitsap Bank Stadium.
Oh, yeah, did they draw them off? I think so. I did not see anybody on the offensive line move.
You like that
Yes,
aggression,
indeed.
that hurts you a little bit.
The indication offsides, that'll be 5 yards, but it's still going to be third down and now about 8. Just underway here in the first quarter. Kitsap Banks, South Kitsap
Movement
Stadium.
again, he got back.
Yeah, it did not encroach. And there's some conversation going on in the backfield there.
Taken forever on that snap.
And a pass out to the left side, but again, a real nice defensive effort by the South Kitsap Wolves.
That's 84 who got up with that ball. Michael Myrick. Great job by the South Kitsap defense. They bent a little, but then as they got closer to their territory, they really got tough.
Now that'll bring up fourth down now and lost a couple of yards on that one. So it's 4th down and 9, and you're kind of in that position, especially in the high school game, that you don't have too many field goal kickers that can kick a 50-yarder.
True.
Or plus, and to punt it, you've got to have pretty good punter to get it up in the air to give your defenders a chance to get down the 30 yards.
Well, Coach Ronquillo
see what he's going to do.
Called the timeout to discuss it with his guys.
Well, they're going to go for it, which is what most high school teams do. 4th down and 9 yards. They pretty much got to get to that 25-yard line, 20 or 6 for a first down. Drop back. It's a long pass. There's a wide open receiver down there, and he catches it. And let's see if they're going to call him in the end zone. Yes,
it is.
Touchdown, Yelm. Oh, my gosh. You couldn't do a whole lot better on that defense than the South Kitsap defender did, but what a great catch.
Caleb Lunderville bringing that in.
Yeah,
you
what
were right,
a
Doc.
great
I wasn't
catch.
sure which of the two had caught it because the Wolf was right in his pocket.
Well, and I thought maybe, it was close enough to that far out line that once it was caught, the defender was able to shove him off to that line before he made it to the goal. But 6 points on the board for Yelm, and they're going to line up for an attempt at number 7.
Vernon Parker has been their PAT kicker. He is 11 of 11 so far on the year.
Oh, flags fly. And South Kitsap showed a potential blitz on a kick. And apparently, I think that made one of the people on the Yelm line move. And who knows? Last year it was a 1-point game.
Truly, that could be the difference again. But
It could indeed.
Vernon, very consistent so far this year. I don't know how far, but if you watch that particular kick, it had some distance yet.
Now moving back 5. And now they'll be kicking from about the 8-yard line.
Dakota Hill holding it.
And up and through with, I would say, a little extra distance there. In fact, I think it went over the fence.
They were aiming for the
At the end
Kitsap
of the
Bank
track.
Stadium. Exactly. Their brand new sign. Oh, now wait a minute.
But apparently we have another flag on the field. So this PAT may be one of the longest in history.
It could be just testing
And
his
not
leg.
yards-wise, time-wise.
Possibly. 9:22 here in the first quarter.
They are attacking the South.
Yeah, I can't imagine that if it were against South that the
No, now they're attacking
Tornadoes.
the Yelm. And I haven't seen any indication yet.
and it looks like it's going to be, I don't know, I don't see it, the 7th up there.
Personal foul against South Kitsap. And
That will be
there.
added on to the
so they gave
kickoff.
him the kick, and they will add it on at the kickoff. So the Yelm Tornadoes come through in their very first offensive set and put 7 on the board.
South had such great defense. They had them 4th and 9. That pass was just beautiful. That I thought it might be a little bit underthrown at first, but that's half the fun of high school. You try a few different plays and just see if my guy can outrun your guy.
I did not get the number of the defender.
I did
who
not
was
either.
on him, but he did almost as good a job as you could expect without having a flag thrown on him for pass interference.
Yeah, he caught up to him nicely.
Got right to him, got his hands up in the passing lane, looked around to see where the ball was coming from. But a great catch, and Yelm starts out with a 7-0 lead.
Yelm's been a pretty big scoring team so far. They scored 44 in their first matchup, 41 in the second, and then 21 in their loss to Timberline.
Well, they will get that penalty assessed on the kickoff here, and a personal foul, I believe it should be 15.
This is
There's
the time
5.
where you
There's
better
10.
watch out for that onside kick. That's
There's
for sure.
15. So, yeah, that's definitely a possibility, isn't it, Kitty?
Yeah, I've never figured out why they don't. I mean, you're that far down, already in the other team's territory. You kick it 10 yards. It's where they would get it if you kicked it out of bounds. So why not see what you can do with that?
And I would say, too, that after what we saw in that PAT, he almost has enough leg from here to put it through the uprights.
Well, there you are. Maybe you could just go for that special field
Won't get
goal.
the 3 for it, though.
Yeah, he
But he has a good-looking leg.
said he had 3 touchbacks on the season, so definitely.
This one's going to be another one. And look, oh, it was close. It could have been close to being a field goal. All right, so South Kitsap will start out on their 20-yard line, and it'll be our first opportunity. I mean, 9 minutes, so the first 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes playing time controlled by the Yelm Tornadoes.
South Kitsap with a new quarterback this year, number 14, Jake Taylor, a senior.
Handoff to the lone running back, and he's going to pick up some nice yardage. Number 34.
Ooh, here comes some flags from the back.
34 is Isaiah Davis, and we'll see what that yellow hanky is.
34 has been his main man. He has 34 carries for 145 yards on the year. And what I've seen in the stats is that there's a lot of passing by this South Kitsap team, so it's really nice to see them trying to establish a little bit of run here.
Personal foul against Yelm, and it appears to be a hit to the head.
Well, from where that flag came, that didn't surprise me. That was the call. Someone caught how they brought him down.
It's a 15-yarder, so South Kitsap picks up that 15 yards that Yelm had on the kickoff.
They do, and they get their first down of the evening.
And the ball is moved out to their own 41-yard line. First down now for the Wolves. And again, a handoff to that last running back, and this time Isaiah is pretty well stopped at the line of scrimmage. One guy in there, Peter Finley for Yelm. 11 tackles so far.
I think Yelm was the one I was looking at, and I don't think they credit anybody on tackles half the time from the numbers I was seeing.
And there's some of that hurry-up offense. Nice pass. Completion and extra yardage into Tornado territory. And the receiver on that one, number 21, is Corey Carter.
Corey's a senior, 5'9", 148 pounds.
Taylor out there is also a senior, the QB. So now he's got two guys in the backfield. Quick handoff to 34. Once again, right up through the middle. Isaiah Davis. He's picking that middle apart.
Davis is just a sophomore, but I have seen tons of stats in his favor.
And, of course, when a running back goes up the middle, that means they got a good offensive line.
As was predicted, a lot of guys coming back from last year.
Snap a little high, but Taylor's got it, and pretty good D on that one. Yelm kind of strung it out.
It's 24. Don't have him on my roster. I'm sure they lost a couple, it looked like, on that one.
Third down now, and a yard or two to go for the Wolves for the first down. And again, Taylor back there in that shotgun. Handoff to Isaiah, and first down, South Kitsap.
That was a great run. He had enough of a hole to get the first down, and then he bowled his way probably another yard or two.
7:28 here in the first quarter, and South Kitsap on the move. First down for him, and ball is on the Tornado 30-yard line. Again, look out! Davis is through the middle into the backfield, and man,
look at
had
that
to be
sophomore.
brought down by a safety.
Sophomore accelerating. That was pretty.
And here it is, hurry-up offense. We don't even have time to look down at our numbers. I got to admit, I do like the hurry-up if it's well done. And so far, South has handled it well.
Flags going up.
Uh-oh. It's going to be illegal procedure. False start, I guess, against the Wolves. That'll move them back 5. Now, they can get a first down without going into the end zone. They need to get to about the 6-yard line for that first.
That gave Yelm the opportunity to bring in some new players.
Oh, nice pitch out. Fortunately, the Yelm D does a pretty nice job of sniffing that one out.
That was number 23, Connor Seaton, carrying the ball.
Did not even quite get back to the line of scrimmage. Check it out now. One man in the back with the quarterback. Going to the air. And incomplete.
That was a quick pass out to the outside. Barely could see where that was going.
And I think the receiver probably felt the same way. So that's going to bring up third down now. And about 12 yards to go for that first. Taylor to the air, and it's picked off almost. No. Knocked down.
Knocked down, though, that's for sure.
The whole Tornado team started running the other direction. Well, that's going to bring up fourth down now. 12 yards to go for a first and about 18 to go for a touchdown. So it looks like South's going to go for it.
Or do they have Nolan Souza in there for the field
Oh, yeah,
goal?
that looks like it. You're right.
Number 15.
Yep. They're backing up. Yep, Souza, the crowd is chanting. I like that. It's down, it's up, and it's through the uprights. So Nolan Souza putting 3 on the board for the South Kitsap Wolves.
And the cannon goes off. Wow. I think I forgot that they did that, or that one certainly surprised me.
I didn't know we were in Tampa Bay. Well, South Kitsap did not put the touchdown on the board, but they did put points on the board. They moved the ball from their own 20-yard line, 80 yards, or almost 80, actually 60 yards. But put the 3 on the board, so 7-3 lead for the Tornadoes at the 6:18 mark here in quarter number 1.
That drive was a really nice one by South. You could try to be disappointed that they didn't get it into the end zone, but I thought they did a nice job once they had that penalty of at least getting 3 points up on the board. Souza, the senior, great leg. Good to see him out there getting a field goal.
All right, both teams put points on the board in their first offensive series here in quarter number 1 at Kitsap Stadium at South Kitsap High School. And Nolan Souza also the kicker. Oh, the band right down below us. South Kitsap band is cooking tonight.
Pretty good crowd here. That there's some group in neon that I have no idea what they're supposed to be, but all here cheering on their Wolves.
And kind of a weird pooch kick. I don't know if that was intended or not.
Both times he's kicked off, it's been like that. I've seen where he's had his stats are such that I know he can kick at a distance, but I think that's what the coach is calling for. It might be that they are slightly afraid of whoever's deeper for the Tornadoes.
Well, he's gotten it high,
yes,
at least, both times, which has given his defenders a chance to get down to wherever the ball ends up at. But it means the Tornadoes are going to start on their own 36-yard line. Uh-oh, baby. Tornadoes do a good job of just slowing things down.
Well, they may have been called for delay of game just now.
Okay. I was wondering about that. Either that, we'll see.
They do hold that ball for a long time.
Yes, they do.
Nope, they're picking that up.
The flag up. I like it on professional games where they say there is no penalty for pass interference. All right, first down here for the Tornadoes. Up to the air immediately, out to this near side. Oh, breaking a couple of South Kitsap tackles, and down along the sideline, Yelm puts another 6 points on the board, and it's Caleb Lunderville.
Lunderville with both touchdowns
Wow.
for the Tornadoes. It looked like South was going to be able to contain him on the side, and he had another gear. Plus, he is one big guy at 6'2", 185.
Well, he broke through those first two tacklers who would have dropped him right along the line of scrimmage, and then he perked the afterburners on and just outran the other two guys trying to get him. So we've got a scoring fest going on so far here tonight in quarter number 1, as Yelm puts another 6 on the board, and we'll go for the PAT.
Parker out there for the kick.
It's down, up, and through the uprights. And again, I think that one went over the fence. The poor kids back there are supposed to be shagging it. They got to climb over the fence or come all the way around almost to where we're at to get out the gate to get it.
And that took 21 seconds.
Oh, man.
Wow.
That's what I said. We may have a score fest here.
We just might.
Like the beginning of Oktoberfest just happened last weekend. So maybe a score fest at the South Kitsap High School Stadium.
Well, these teams last year were obviously very similar with that 20-19 win for South Kitsap. South is having a little trouble getting some offense going so far this year. Their best effort against Central Kitsap, but they've played a couple really tough teams, and as we've discussed, you got to develop that chemistry. When you have brand new quarterbacks and brand new running backs, it doesn't happen overnight.
A new coach.
New coach,
and
yeah, little
half
details.
of the assistants or more are
Correct.
new also. So it's a new program out here, as well as new turf.
There you are. Well, and the football tradition here at South has always been so strong. They want to make some return to the state playoffs.
I mean, like I said, you can see so much nicer now down there. That big old SK out there in the middle. Very nice. Yeah, of course, we want to thank Kitsap Bank for making that possible.
Parker with the kickoff.
And it's another long one into the end zone, and
He cannot run it out.
That's right, in high school.
Automatic
Run it
touchback.
back out. It's so that's South Kitsap will start at their 20-yard line once again.
So, Doc, in the stats I saw, the kicker, Vernon Parker, had a kickoff. His longest is 70 yards. And I think we just saw that again. He's got so many touchbacks. He had 3 touchbacks, but I think he had a couple tonight already.
Man, he's a senior. There'll be some colleges looking at him. Taylor in the shotgun goes to the air over to the far side. Ball dropped. It'll be incomplete pass. And that was intended for Isaiah Bird. Second down coming up.
A little intense on that tackle once he dropped it, but as a defensive man, you don't know he has dropped that.
Handoff this time. Nice job. Up through the middle and extra. Finally brought down deep in the backfield of the Tornadoes. Number 34, once again, Isaiah Davis.
Davis having a night already.
He is. That was another thing that was, they're going to move him back, it looks like, though. Well,
No, they're just
Nope,
doing
they're-
the hurry up.
setting it down where it was called, and it is the hurry up. Handoff this time to number 21, who does not go much of anywhere. And getting up off the bottom of that pile for the Tornadoes, number 2, Jacob McCowan.
There's a pinball effect on that particular play.
Yeah, there was. They're going to give him a couple yards, so that'll bring up 2nd and 8. Taylor with the straight drop back. Nice pass. And good reception by Isaiah Bird. But man, Bird did a great job of stepping into an open space.
And he came back to that ball. He made sure.
Yep.
I watched some of the defenders. Had he not done that they might have been able to break into where that pass was thrown.
3rd down and 3 for the Wolves. And Taylor was looking over to the sidelines. Changed something. Handoff. There once again, Mr. Isaiah Davis. And he picks up another 1st down.
Looked like an audible there, change at the line of scrimmage. And
Yeah,
obviously,
I think so.
But I agree with you. He looked at his coaches and they said, hey, this is what's open.
Yep, that was it. And so even in the hurry up, you can do that. That's nice. Coming around this near side. Look out. Couple tackles missed. And finally pushed out of bounds. Ran more sideways and forward. They're only giving 2 yards on that.
Connor Seaton with the run. He did a nice job of getting positive yardage at all. I thought he was going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage there.
2nd down and about 8.5. And that time the Yelm defense right in on top of that run. And this time it's number 5 getting off the bottom of the pile, Jason Fry.
I saw Gabe Creason, number 77, also part of that tackle.
3rd down, 3rd and 7. And Taylor keeps it going to the airs. Got an open receiver inside the 40. What a hit, but jumping back up with the ball in his hand, Casey Carter. Wow.
That was a great pass. He had a couple guys coming after him from the Tornadoes and rolled out nicely and found his man that was open.
It was a great job hanging on to that. That was
too.
A wicked hit. All right, 1st down for the Wolves. They're moving it again. Oh, look out. There we go. Some more yardage up through the middle of the pack.
Nice spin move there at the end. Connor Seaton coming up with that.
2nd down and about a yard to go for the 1st. Hand off to Davis. And Mr. Davis will pick up, I believe. Yes, he will. He'll pick up that 1st down.
And as Mr. Clean would say, he took the white tornado with him. Only the people old enough out there will get the reference.
One man behind the quarterback. Number 21 gets it. He's got a little bit of running room, picking up a yard or 2.
21 is Corey Carter. I like our tag team here, Doc. You pick up the numbers and I figure out who they are.
Man, this is truly a hurry-up offense. I like it. They're doing a pretty good job of handling it. Once again, Taylor keeps it rolling out to his right side. And incomplete. That would have been a hard one to hang on to.
Oh, he was just blanketed at the end of that. Taylor doing a great job with the rollout right now.
3rd down, though, and 8 yards to go to get that 1st for South Kitsap.
2.5 minutes remaining here in the 1st quarter.
Straight drop back this time for Taylor. Oh, he ducked under a defender and is going to keep it and get the 1st down and more.
That's
Look
impressive.
Out. The crowd here at South Kitsap loves it.
That was a Houdini act
It
getting
sure
out of
was
that.
how he got out of that blitz there by that backer or defender. Wow. So 1st down for South Kitsap, goal to go. 5-yard line is where the ball is. Yeah, handoff to Davis. He tried to dive over the top. He got maybe a yard.
Diving from the 5 is not always going to get you what you need for the touchdown,
Yeah,
but you like the effort.
I want to wait till you're at the 1.
Yeah, closer.
Second down now coming up, about 4 to that goal line. And again, the handoff to Davis, and Yelm is starting to pack it up. They're starting to hang in there. Another drop of Davis after maybe a half-yard gain.
So, Doc, coming into this game, I told you South Kitsap doesn't run. I lied. They've done a really nice job with their running game tonight. That front line making some great holes. Just need one more to get them a touchdown.
It's third down. Ball just inside that 5-yard line. Taylor wants to go to the air. He's got the open receiver, but it's not going to be enough to be in the end zone, bringing up fourth down and maybe 4.
That was Connor Seaton with the reception. Came out of the backfield for the pass.
Yeah, we've got a whole new crew coming in, so looks like another field goal attempt coming up.
Mr. Sousa right there.
And it's through and good, and even before it was good, the crowd below us was chanting Sousa.
They were giving him some encouragement.
And there's another blast.
So
6 now on the board for South Kitsap. Now Yelm still has 14. 2 touchdowns and 2 offensive plays by the Tornadoes. So the South Kitsap D is going to have to tighten up a little bit on this next one, Kitty. There's 42 seconds left here in this first quarter.
You are correct about the defense making sure. There are 42 seconds in the quarter, and I'm trying to see if I see a flag as to whether that's going to make a big difference. I don't think the wind has been a contributing factor this evening. It is just flat out dead, isn't it?
Dead.
Yeah. So
No,
I'd
the
say
wind's
no.
not going to be an issue right now.
What a nice night, too,
No, I
Doc.
was going to say, it turned out to be beautiful. Not too hot, not too cold, no wind, no rain.
That was the one I was kind of concerned about, I have to admit it. But let's give big thanks to South Kitsap and Ed Santos, the athletic director. They got us a beautiful spot up in the press booth this evening, right beside our South Kitsap TV people. And we have doors in between us, so you're not getting the dueling internet feeds, so that's kind of good.
Well, and again, we've got to thank Kitsap Sun and Peninsula Subaru for making it possible for the live stream to happen for us at West Sound TV and you fans out there of high school football.
Yeah, we are excited to be able to bring some South Kitsap games to you. One of the beauties of what you and I do, and one of the reasons we don't know the numbers all the time, is that we get to do all the teams.
Ball kicked down to about the 15-yard line, picked up just about the 11 and 12, and there the South Kitsap defense does their job.
I think you just call that one a tackle by the Wolfpack.
Yeah, there was a whole bunch of purple people eaters down there.
So whatever they were concerned about, still it wasn't a full, well, it was a pretty full kick. It was a line drive a little bit more that time. A nice job on the defense getting down.
So the Yelm Tornadoes are going to start out on their own, looks like 18-yard line.
So what Midwestern person eventually was at Yelm and came up with tornado?
I wondered about that.
They are scary, I'll give them that.
Oh, there the defense made a stop.
Number 56 with a really nice tackle.
And you know, we were talking about it earlier. The Yelm High School used to be a pretty small school.
My friend went to Charles Wright and said they were in the same league, and I said, not anymore. They have grown. 1,200 students from grades 10 to 12.
Yeah, that whole Thurston County area.
There's been some growth.
Big time
in
South Pierce. And that's it. We are at 000 on that nice new scoreboard. And the Yelm Tornadoes lead The South Kitsap Wolves 14-6 at the end of number 1. Welcome back to the brand new, kind of, Kitsap Bank
Kinda.
Stadium at South Kitsap High School. New because it's got new turf, it's got a beautiful new scoreboard, thanks to a grant from Kitsap Bank. And at the beginning of the second quarter here, the Yelm Tornadoes in white lead our home standing South Kitsap Wolves 14-6. We're West Sound TV. I'm the doctor, Kitty Campagna on the microphone, Spencer Anderson on the camera, and streaming it live on the KitsapSun.com. Quick pass out to this near side. Oh, it's tough to do one-on-one tackling. And South Kitsap was in that position. And the receiver was able to pick up a lot of yardage.
That was number 6, Bo Campbell, 5'10", 198, just outweighing the South Kitsap gentleman who brought him down.
But we do have a discussion out there between the men in stripes.
And the guys in white and red seem to be moving a little bit backwards.
They're not back on the 35-yard line, which is about how far he made it of South. And I didn't actually even see the flag.
Talking to one of the South Kitsap players, one of their captains. That's number 19.
Well, illegal block in the back against Yelm.
That's one way to stop one of those runs.
Boy,
And
South Kitsap got lucky on that one.
I must admit, because I don't know exactly where it occurred, but he certainly didn't need it. It wasn't a block that broke him free on that particular one.
No.
Michael Garcia accepting it for the Wolves.
So it's first down for Yelm. Ball has moved out to the 32-yard line of Yelm. Quick handoff to the running back. Nice tackle there. He'll pick up a few yards, but that was a pretty good takedown. Getting up off the bottom of that pile, number 33 for the Wolves, J.J. Leota. Now, is Yelm doing the hurry up?
Well, they've
Not
not
quite,
gotten
but-
into huddles a whole lot.
Right. Straight drop back over to the near side on the flat to number 33. Oh, and he's going to get close to the first down. 33 is...
That was 32. Brandon
32.
Thompson again.
Okay. Thompson once again. And he's going to get close. He'll be about a yard short to third down and 1. Ball will be placed in about on the 41-yard line, and they've got to get to the 42.
Thompson has gotten about the same number of yards as a runner as a receiver, 163 running, 122 receiving.
Oh, right on South Kitsap. Let's see if they stopped him short. It's going to be close.
There's a flag as well, which is
I see that. It's generally in the direction of a hold. We will see, but looked like he stopped him short.
yeah, definitely where they're at would stop them.
Flag was just inside that 41. And again, they had to get to the 42 for the first down. So they're going to move him back. Move him back 10.
So you might be right about the hold, Doc.
And I didn't see the signal.
Well, I watched him, and it looked like your guy took him down. The way it looked like a wrestling takedown that he showed. So I don't know.
I don't either. But the result is 3rd down and 11 now to go for the Tornadoes. So the South Kitsap D is doing what they have to. Oh, nice blitz. And they've got the quarterback. But
Wide
he
open.
gets it away. He gets out of there.
And that is number 32 again, Brandon Thompson with the reception.
Oh, man, another touchdown. It looked like they had him.
Oh, I thought so too, but
Wow.
he pulled his own Houdini and able to get off. His receiver was so wide open. I don't know if once they put on the blitz, they missed the running back coming out of the backfield.
So another 6 on the board for Yelm, and they'll go for that PAT, which seems to be pretty automatic for this gentleman, as well as the South kicker so far. Man, it is.
Isn't that fun to see?
The uprights.
Such developed kicking games. It's really nice.
Yeah, are they going to move the PAT line back?
Probably not quite yet.
As good as both these kickers are, they certainly could, I think.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, that was Vernon Parker, the senior. He's 6 foot 205, and as I said, coming in, he was 11 of 11 for his PATs, and he's 3 of 3 tonight. So that's what they call batting 1,000.
And barely 2 minutes gone in this second quarter. Yelm puts another 7 on the board to lead 21-6. And you know, it looked like the South Kitsap D had them tied up. That was going to stop them.
It's been a couple times that has happened, and they have just finessed their way such that they find somebody open, or they seem to almost know, hey, there's going to be a blitz, or just calling the right play every time so far. So you have to give credit to Coach Ron Keogh and his staff.
And you know, all 3 of the touchdowns have really come on a single big play.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's been
we're
one
looking at a
big
40-yard
play.
pass, a 62-yard pass, and a 70-yard pass. And in a couple of those, there was yards after the catch, but that's a lot of distance on those.
All right, 9:58 here in quarter number 2, and the Tornadoes will kick off to South Kitsap. That one's a low one, hits the ground. That'll go into the end zone. And South Kitsap will start out on the 20.
South Kitsap has had a couple really good drives. They bring it right down the field, and then a bend but not break defense for the Tornadoes.
Well, they've certainly got close enough to put points on the board. They put 2 field goals up there for 6, but it's been within 10 or 5 yards.
Yeah,
and they've had more than one chance to get it in.
They have, definitely. I think they're having no success with the running game down there. Tried the pass, and maybe something where you got to do that on the first down.
Taylor with a handoff over to that far side, and carrying the ball for South Kitsap. Looked like Isaiah Bird.
First game this season, South was able to score 25 off of Central, but only 3 and 7 points put up respectively in the next 2 games. So you at least really like the 6 that they have to start.
Hey, a pass over to this near side. Little bit of running room. Oh, ball is loose. And it's corralled by South Kitsap. Thank goodness.
Like the way that one developed. Saw a couple other receivers out there putting on some good blocks on the Tornadoes. The guy with the reception did lose it, but aware enough to pull it right back in.
They had 3 receivers split out all the way over to the sideline on that one, on this near side. Handoff again, and this time met at the line of scrimmage. And one of the guys in there was number 6, Bo Campbell for the Tornadoes.
Bo Campbell's a big boy, 5'10", 198 pounds. Senior.
Second down now, and 9 to go for South. Ball is on just past the 35.
Taylor with some nice poise on that pass.
Oh, it's caught. It's not going to be quite enough for a first down. And that, again, was Isaiah Bird. So he's racking up the yards on both the rushing and the pass reception. And now they're going to talk about it because, it kind of looked like a horse collar.
Oh, well, and actually, Doc, there are two Isaiahs. It's Isaiah Davis who's been the runner.
You're right.
And Bird is typically a receiver.
That was Bird.
Yep, 5 receptions for 108 yards this year.
Personal foul against Yelm.
Boy, that'll add some yards right there.
Sure will. I did not see the indication. There was not a hit to the head, but it sure looked like he corralled him around above his shoulder pads.
You look like you're going to demonstrate it on me, Doc. I don't think I need that to happen. Yeah. Someone catch me.
Okay. First down for South Kitsap. As soon as they get the yardage straightened out here.
Now, in high school, they do not give you a number of who it was who did it.
So the Wolves are into tornado territory. Ball is at the 38-yard line with a first down.
I think whoever came up with the tornado name just like saying tornado territory.
I like it.
You do it quite nicely.
All right, Taylor with a handoff. And there's the other Isaiah. Oh, good work there, but that Yelm defense is not letting a whole lot go. Pickup of about 4.5 on that.
I'm impressed that he got that. As you said, he had to string it out quite a ways to get that many yards.
Second down. Pass over to this near side. Oh, missed tackle by man. Running room for Bird. Bird is going to go into the end zone. 4-6 for the South Kitsap Wolves. The Isaiah's doing the job out there, along with Taylor at QB.
Taylor has done an awesome job. Well, when you pointed out the missed tackle, there was actually the missed block by the other receiver to begin with. And then Bird able to sneak out of the tackle and go the distance to the end zone.
Yeah, we got a great South Kitsap crowd down here today. They love that play. No flags out there, but the referees are. There is a flag. There's a flag at the between the 5 and 6 yard line. And we'll have to wait and see who that one goes against.
South Kitsap guys pointing towards Yelm.
It's against Yelm. Unsportsman. Unsportsmanlike conduct. And the head referee is going over to the Yelm. Well, I thought he was going over to the Yelm sideline. I guess the side judge told the Yelm coach what it was.
Usually they will apply this to the kickoff then.
Yep, they've got the PAT at the PAT line, so that's probably what they're going to do. It appears. 7:53 here in the second quarter, and SK finally puts a TD on the board. Ball is through the uprights again. And once again, the Pirates are in town. I think it's a seafair again.
I jump every time. You'd think I'd catch on that they're going to shoot the cannon.
Well, you missed the Port Orchard Parade this year, and the Pirates.
That's it. So they're doing it just for me, Doc,
you,
which is so sweet of them. That is such a momentum builder for the South Kitsap team. When I was looking at some of their scores in previous games, one of the scores against CK was a run back, an interception run back. So they haven't gotten that much out of their offense, and already they have 12 points.
Well,
looking good.
I thought the PAT was good. It should be 13, shouldn't it?
That's what I have it as. Maybe I missed something.
Did we miss did the PAT not
go through?
Through?
They shot the cannon. It must have gone through,
Well, that's
Doc.
what I thought. course, the cannon might be for the touchdown.
Well, it just might be the
It's
scorekeeper.
still up there at 12.
It is.
6 instead of 7. Well, you folks there at home can take a look at that in replay.
That's right.
And you could actually look at it in replay and come back to the live shoot.
I know you were so amazed, Doc. I'm going to buy you a DVR. I am.
Amazed at that. Now, here they're walking off the penalty. So the kickoff will be from the Yelm 45-yard line. And the score on the board, 21-12.
That famed palindromic score.
And that one's going to go into the end zone also. And out of the end zone.
No guts on those onside kicks that I keep wanting. But actually, I see why. You're in the first half. You are developing what you're going to do.
I might talk to Coach Carroll about that one. An onside kick win? Why? What?
Wasn't supposed to be, is what we hear. So who knows?
So Yelm will start out at the 20-yard line. And South Kitsap made a very nice drive from their own 20, 80 yards to put it into the end zone.
Yelm with Dalen Matthews as their quarterback, number 10.
Goes up under center. Oh, talk about, wasn't a shoestring tackle, but it was pretty close. It was a belt tackle by Logan Guerrero. Pick up at 2 yards for Yelm.
Logan has 7 other tackles on the year, and that certainly goes down as a solo, as he got pretty lucky to bring him down.
Now Matthews back in the shotgun's going to roll out to this side. He finds a receiver at the 30-yard line. And number 11, Jacob Nolan, gets it. That's going to be good enough for a first down.
On the year, Jacob had 5 receptions for 41 yards and a touchdown.
Hey, we got some wind now, Kitty.
It is. It's kicked up. It's at the back of the Wolves.
Which means it's coming from the north. And that might be good for that fourth quarter for South. Hand off to one of the running backs, number 32. Nice tackle that time by 43 out there is Junior Blunt. And 22, the ball carrier isn't listed on our list, Kitty.
I thought it was 32 again. It was
okay,
Brandon.
We'll call it Brandon then.
Junior Blunt, now he is a junior. Does he have to change his name to senior next year?
Yeah, you must be right, because 32, Thompson, is the one primarily spending time in the backfield there. The ball is intercepted by South Kitsap. And he's not going to make it all the way in, but going down to the 5-yard line. Number 24. I was trying to see his number. Caden Anderson. Wow.
He anticipated that beautifully. The pass just thrown out in traffic, and suddenly Caden came away with it.
Well, that was it. There were 2 South Kitsap defenders right on the intended receiver. Ball got loose up in the air, and Caden coming down with it, takes it down to, let's see where they're going to mark it. It should be at the 5-yard line.
Training staff bringing number 35 off. He comes off on his own. That's J.J. Leota for South Kitsap.
First down now for South at the Yelm 5-yard line.
This is actually where South has had some difficulties once they're in the red zone.
And relatively deep in the red zone.
See if they change their tactics a little bit. Ooh, gonna let the
around this
quarterback
near
run.
side. Quarterback keeper, he'll pick up 2 or 3 of those yards.
No deception to that, but
Nope.
certainly some good blocking to get him up that far.
Jake Taylor, and it looks like they'll be placing it on close to the 1 yard line, in between the 1 and 2. 6:17 left to go here in this first half.
Oh, another flag. That's not good.
That one they're pointing towards South Kitsap.
They called a hold on the Wolves.
Yeah, so that's going to negate some nice pickup by the QB. Nice yardage. It's tough down there.
Oh, the Tornadoes have not let them get anything once they're that close.
Hold. South Kitsap. Moving back 10, repeat the down.
Good news, it gives them a little bit more territory to work with.
You want that instead of the 1 yard line, Kitty?
I think so right now. They've been more successful when they've been a little farther out, and
The good news is at least they got the down.
they do get the down again.
Fake handoff and oh, number 10, Casey Carter. He had some running room. He would have made 5 or 10 on that.
Yeah, he wants that one back.
Yeah.
There is no doubt about it. Nice quick release by Taylor, though, because
That was.
he and several Tornadoes were going to become one.
South Kitsap, ball second down on the Yelm 18. Fake handoff over to this near side. Oh, nice. Wide open receiver. Number 90 out there. And I believe that's Davon Keys.
I thought it was 80, Doc.
Oh,
And that, because I wanted to say this name. It's Drew Kalilimoku.
yeah. Okay, we'll. And South Kitsap's quarterback, Jake Taylor, looking over to the sideline. Wants to go to the air. Oh, he's got a receiver across the middle and into the end zone.
Uh-oh, ball down, or ball out. And then 11 picked it up. 81 caught it.
Cannon went off. Let's see, 81 would be Albert MacArthur.
And then Isaiah Bird after the fumble, picking it up.
Well, the results are another 6 points on the board for South Kitsap because they're putting the ball there at the PAT line. And this time they have that 6 on the board.
Our
Let's see if
Cannon
they'll
lied
put
to
the
us
7
last
up.
time. So.
Yeah, maybe the Cannon's for the touchdown.
Could be.
And see, that one looks perfectly good, and the referees say it is. So
Okay.
we have a 2-point ball game now. 5:26 left to go. 21 for Yelm, 19 for South Kitsap. And now, Kitty, maybe an onside-er.
But you
You've
don't
got
have
momentum
But you don't
going.
have the 15 yards that you've had those
Well,
other
that's
couple
true,
times.
but you got momentum going.
I'm betting not.
Probably
But, you know,
not. But
we can predict.
yeah, probably not. But anyway, good job by South.
Yeah, again, like you said, momentum. That's huge what they're doing right now.
Yeah, Mo is heading their direction. And really, again, if you stop and think about it, the 3 touchdowns that Yelm has scored were basically scored on 3 plays.
Exactly.
All right, South Kitsap to kick off. 5:26 left to go here in this first half. And with these hurry-up offenses, we may have a pretty high-scoring ball game out there.
When you're watching high school football, that is so much fun. And both these teams
It's-
more than
it is,
willing
yep.
to use the pass.
Yeah, that's really nice to see. Of course, you got to have the talent to be able to do it. Both passer and pass receiver.
I've been impressed with both of these quarterbacks. They've done some nice work out there. And Souza trying to take it the distance.
Oh, he's close. Picked up on the 2-yard line by Yelm. Oh,
down.
nice job of keeping him inside the 20-yard line. Number 30 running it out. That would be Alex Morris for the Tornadoes, but They're going to have to start pretty deep in their own territory, Kitty. South stopped them. It looks like it's going to be placed on the 8-yard line.
Oh, there's a flag.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if we're going to... Oh, a hold on Yelm. That could put him back a half the distance to the goal line. And he's telling them right now, move back, boys,
That's
because
right,
the
back
ball's
up.
moving back. Oh, nope, nope.
Oh,
Never mind.
no penalty for holding or pass interference or blocking the back or whatever.
I'm hoping no pass interference on the kickoff. That would be tough.
Pick up that flag, so the Tornadoes will be starting out on their own. Yeah, they're going to put it on the 13-yard line. Oh, boy. Is that a lateral?
Somebody might, oh, they
Grab it.
They blew
oh,
whistles.
they blew the whistle, so apparently the Men in Stripes considered it a pass. That was pretty close to a lateral or a pitchback even. That would be another one that would be interesting to see on replay.
Sniffed out nicely by the South Kitsap defender.
I like it when they're right in front of us down
Yeah,
here.
could they stay there? That's
Second
handy.
down for Yelm. Ball on about the 12-yard line. Up in the air. There's an open receiver, but it's short. The pass is short. And another flag.
Boy, I'd have to see that one close up to see if he impeded the... Just because the receiver's coming back, I think you have to call that uncatchable.
That's what I would say. Unless it, like you said, it would be an impeding.
He was looking at the ball just like the receiver
ability
was.
to come back. Yeah, he was looking at it. He should have every right to it.
Yep.
Pass interference against South.
And in high school, it isn't at the point of the interference, I don't believe. So
Looks like a 15-yarder and first down.
that makes sense. Still 5 minutes remaining in the first half. Oh,
Nice block.
He's going to
And
pick it up.
again, an incomplete pass, but that would be another one of those that would be interesting to look at on replay. Was his arm really going forward?
Really like 35, J.J. Leota picking it up and running. I didn't actually hear a whistle that time, so I thought he did the right thing. But I did think it was a forward pass.
Second down and Panda faked the pass and pretty good handoff. Number 32 carrying it, Brandon Thompson. Yeah, Brandon is going to move it out to about the 33-yard line, it looks like.
Junior Blunt, the first one to bring him down. He had help from a couple other Wolves.
Third down and about 5 for Yelm to keep the drive going. One man in the backfield along with the quarterback, Matthews.
Taking their full complement of 25 seconds.
Right across the middle, he's got the reception and the first down.
Joey Hawks makes the catch.
Wow. That was just a solid, quick pass.
It was.
Well, no, he did not get to I thought he got to that marker. It's going to be 4th down and 1. I thought he'd gotten to the marker.
I was with you, Doc, but when we're looking through the binoculars, sometimes it's hard to tell.
And they've taken the
punt.
quarterback out and bringing Lunderville in.
I think that's Parker back there.
Oh, Parker, yeah, Lunderville was blocking. Ball hits the ground and takes a great Yelm bounce. And probably a wise idea for South to get out of the way because there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Yelm players right down there.
Well, sometimes that shorter punt works for you because it took a great bounce. No one could get under it to receive it. So, as you said, what South Kitsap did was get out of the way.
3:23 left to go here in the first half at South Kitsap High School.
Quite the contest. 21 for Yelm, 19 for South Kitsap. That's all the more they scored in the full game.
Oh, ball knocked down by the Yelm defender. I'm trying to see the number.
That was scary.
24.
Junior Childress, if that's the case.
Might have been. Second down and 10. Hand off. And stop for not much yardage. They'll give him a yard or two on that. Davis, bring it up. Third down. I guess they're not, yeah, they'll give him a yard or two. So a third down and 8 for the Wolves. Drop back. Taylor found a receiver, but number 11 could not hang on to it, Isaiah Bird. And pretty good defense on that one.
That was 3 and 24. Devontae Pearson right on him. And then I don't have a 24 for the other team.
I know, and that was the one that I thought was that last block the attempted pass.
Let me look. Nope, not on any of the. I don't think on any of them do I have a 24.
So, first punt for South.
Fair catch.
And the Yelm Tornadoes will take over at their own 43-yard line. 2:30 left to go here in the half. Yelm up by 2, 21-19.
Considering the final score was 20-19 last time these two met, this is the score fest you were looking for, Doc.
Well, 1-point game.
Yeah. And I'm still somewhat of the belief that it might be 21-20. But probably not. I think we must have
missed that one.
PAT not being good.
And running over to that far side, a first down and an extra yard or two for Yelm.
Brandon Thompson with the carry again.
Yeah, I guess this is about the time of the year. This would be, the fourth game out of 10 where you start as a team knowing who's going to do what. And Brandon is carrying the ball a lot.
Does seem to be the decision there.
And catching the ball for the Tornadoes. Tornadoes under center. Hand off, coming around this near side. Wow, pretty good run there. That time it was 34.
No, it was Brandon Thompson again.
Okay, 32. Huh. All right.
And Nathan Marin in on the tackle.
Second down and 2 yards as the Tornadoes are into South Kitsap territory. The ball down at South Kitsap 38. Second down.
Doc, they do actually have other people in the backfield there for the Tornadoes. They just don't give it to them.
Matthews is keeping it. He wants to pass. He's got an open receiver inside the 30.
Great tackle by number 6, Nathan Marin.
And the reception was made by Jason Fry. First down for Yelm. 1:33 left to go here in the half.
Tornadoes just tearing up the yardage right now on the Wolves 29.
Roll the clock, says the man in the white hat. Matthews with the handoff. And Thompson once again. He'll pick up, about 8 yards on that one.
Not afraid to do the run when they can do it that quickly and then just get right back up to the line with the no huddle.
Give him 9. 2nd down and 1. Again, a handoff to Thompson. Mathis has got a pretty good fake on those handoffs.
I know, he looks like he's keeping it because he carries that fake all the way through, going back into the throwing motion.
And he has done most of his passing rolling out to the right. 1st down.
Clock running, 51 seconds.
Under a minute. Yelm has all their timeouts, I believe.
They have 2. They used one earlier.
And there's that roll out to the right. And luckily the South Kitsap defenders managed to hold Matthews to about a 4 or 5 yard game.
And they kept him in bounds, so they have to use one of the timeouts.
29.4 seconds left to go here in this first half. And the Yelm Tornadoes have moved the ball down to the 14-yard line of South Kitsap. This will be interesting, these next 29. So now they should have 1 timeout left.
Well, and that may be the only mistake I've seen Dalen Matthews make tonight, is that he could have gotten out of bounds pretty easy and probably should have. But he has enough. 29 seconds and 1 timeout should be enough to see what they can do as far as getting it into the end zone.
He'll give him at least a couple reps.
And they're at 2nd and 6, but on the 10-yard line.
Will Brandon Thompson be involved?
He seems to be a part of this offense.
Well, this will be a big chance for the South Kitsap D to prove something. If they can stop them, or at least hold them to a field goal, that would be a big hold for this South Kitsap D at the end of the first half.
Thompson in the backfield, surprisingly.
Yeah, Mathis looks like he'll go under center instead of in the shotgun.
Not sure what number 4 is doing other than going back and forth at the moment.
Now 4 goes in motion. Roll out. Matthews going to the air. It's got the wide open receiver. Another TD on the board for the Yelm Tornadoes.
Number 9.
Wow.
Joey Hawks. Boy.
He was wide open, too.
Well, they faked it, went to the one side, and it totally opened up the left.
All right, well, so another 6 points on the board for the Tornadoes. They'll line up for the PAT here.
Vernon Parker back out there again. He's been a busy man this evening.
Up and through the uprights.
And there go the arms.
Okay. Got one right.
You did, definitely.
28-19. So that puts the Tornadoes up by 9 here with 20.7 seconds left to go in the first half.
Well, it's going to be interesting what is discussed at halftime. Obviously, they have to key on Thompson, but they just proved they have a couple other weapons out there. 2 of their touchdown passes have been to Lunderville, this one to Hawks. They don't have a running touchdown. All of them are passing, which was surprising to me.
20.7 left to go. The band is lining up, getting ready to come out on the field for the halftime show.
Probably fun for them, too, to come on this new turf. You know, they aren't
instead of walking through the mud.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that, but you're right. Uh-oh. Oh, here they go. I thought they might have been lining up for that onside-er there, but
probably not with 20.7 seconds.
Yeah, right.
But you never know.
And all the line guys over on this side for a moment until they spread them out. Parker has two different color shoes out there. So one of them must be his specific kicking shoe.
And boy, did it ever work. Into the end zone for a touchback.
Yep, man. So 20.7 seconds for South Kitsap to go 80 yards. Might be best just to take the knee and go on into halftime.
Sounds good, but you never know.
Yeah.
These guys, coaches, I'm sure they'll run at least one more play and see what they get out of it. If they do have 2 timeouts.
Actually 3, it looks like.
Oh, you're correct. They do have 3.
Well, not taking the knee. Pass to the outside. Uh-oh, there's your pinball. See that?
That's Isaiah Bird with the reception again. He's had at least 6 receptions.
Looked like he bounced off a couple of those Yelm guys before they got him down. 12.2.
I thought there might be a flag the way they pulled him down almost using the helmet. In fact,
There is a yellow hanky out there. Let's see if that's the call.
I heard rumors of a face mask.
From our PA announcer.
Have to give kudos to our PA announcer, Steve Dickey. He helped me with some pronunciations. We were working together there.
Personal foul, face mask is exactly what the man at the white hat says. So that'll give South another 15 with 12.2 seconds.
I say go for the field goal.
At this point, might as well go for a Hail Mary or something, trying to move it downfield.
Take a book out of the BYU playbook.
Oh, and they are moving it downfield.
Uh-oh.
Oh, another yellow hanky that went almost as far as the runner.
That was number 81, Albert MacArthur again.
But we'll have to see what that flag is.
Usually an illegal block or a hold.
And they're pointing towards South.
Only 10 seconds remaining, so not a lot of time to...
It's against South. It is a hold. And that'll be 10 yards back, down over, but... Well, they'll do it from the... no, I thought it was from the point of the foul, but I guess not in high school.
Well, I think it is. But
Okay.
I don't know where the foul occurred, to be truthful, so...
Maybe that's why they back judge threw his flag 30 yards.
That could be. There it is. I see it.
Okay, it's first down for South. They've got 5 yards to go for another first down, but only 10 seconds left here in this first half. Straight drop back. Taylor throws one up. It could be the Hail Mary. And that's going to do it for 2 quarters here at the Kitsap Bank Stadium at South Kitsap High School in a great 3A Narrows League matchup. And at the end of this first half, the Yelm Tornadoes are leading our South Kitsap Wolves 28-19. Well, Kitty, that was a fun first half.
I like what we were seeing. A lot of offense is always fun. I have a feeling it may be a little different in the second half once your defensive coordinators have some conversations with their people.
Well, we are West Sound TV. Happy to be working with the Kitsap Sun. KitsapSun.com/GOTW Game of the Week streaming. Friday Night Lights, Game of the Week live every Friday night here in Kitsap County. And thanks to Peninsula Subaru down in Gorst for helping to make that possible. And of course, thanks to our great camera person, Spencer Anderson, who is also tending the computer. Kitty Campagna on one microphone, and I'm the doctor, Doc Parse. And stay tuned, we will be back with that second half for you shortly. Welcome back to South Kitsap High School and the Kitsap Bank Stadium at South Kitsap Joe Knowles Field. We are West Sound TV. Spencer Anderson's on the camera, Kitty Campagna on the microphone. I'm the Dr. Jack Parp. And at halftime, we had a bank of lights go down, and they are still down. This near corner is in semi-darkness, but it looks like the game will go on.
That amazes me, Doc. I do realize that each of them will deal with the same circumstances as they'll change ends of field at the quarter, but safety issues would kind of suggest that you don't want to be playing in the dark.
Well, it's this one corner down here, and
guess all the passes will go to the other corner. I don't know.
I'd put him down here in the shadows, make it harder for those defenders.
That's true. I've played on some dark softball fields lately, and I'm not sure I want one of those passes coming at me.
Well, as we begin quarter number 3, the Tornadoes kick off with a 28-19 lead. Oh, boy, down all the way to the 2-yard line, picked up by South and dropped, and nowhere to go for number 23, Connor Seaton. And he was in the light.
Remember, it's coming from the dark, though. Sometimes that's the toughest part when it comes from the shadows.
So South Kitsap is going to start out. Unfortunately, it's going to be back on their own 10-yard line, down by 9, 28-19.
Feisty first half by both of these teams. Totally different conditions coming out here, and just see what they can do.
Handoff, and maybe a yard or two on that one. Jake Taylor still in at QB now for South. 2nd down and 8 coming up.
Taylor's done a really nice job behind center tonight. Keeps it.
Passes out to this near side, running room, out to the 30-yard line for South Kitsap.
Number 21, Corey Carter with the catch. He's a 5'9", 148-pound senior.
So the South Kitsap Wolves get out of that back end there, down deep in their own territory. Have moved it out to about the 31, 32-yard line. 1st down for South. And the running back's going to pick up some yardage. Davis, he'll move it on into Tornado territory. I like Tornado territory.
You do. I told you that's why they picked that name. Pounded out of bounds there.
Could have been a meteorologist.
You could have been. Crazy Doc.
That would have been like one of those...
what was George Carlin, the hippy-dippy weatherman?
George Carlin's weatherman. All right, South Kitsap moves it into Tornado territory. Ball at about the 43-yard line, and another nice pickup. And now we are getting into the dark realm.
That was Connor Seaton getting up from the bottom of the pile with the ball.
Now, I hope it wasn't the zombies that were in Bremerton the last couple days.
Who took out the lights and they can work better in the dark?
Well, of course.
This is not a positive.
Okay. South Kitsap down at the 33-yard line. And Taylor will hand off.
That's Davis.
And he'll pick up another nice gain there. Davis is working this first half. So far, they have not tried to pass down into the dark. So we'll see. South Kitsap with the old hurry up. Pass out to this near side and 25, 20-yard line. South Kitsap is working this one now after starting on about their own 2-yard line, 1 or 2-yard line. Handoff again, coming around this near side. And down to about the 11-yard line.
The tornado ended up getting tripped up right on top of the runner out of bounds.
And Davis looks like he's hurting a little bit. He's come out of the game. Taylor with another handoff, and this time stopped at about the line of scrimmage.
Connor Seaton not getting a lot on that. Was going to give a lot of credit to number 52, Jacob Miller, who is a center. He has done such a nice job tonight. I think I've seen one tough hike for Taylor tonight.
Yeah, Michael Garcia in the game. Thought we might see a little more of him tonight, but
Oh, he's a huge cog on the defense, so I think they use him that way. Quarterback keeps it.
right up the middle and put some points on the board.
Nope.
Oh, no, they're going to say he was stopped at the 6-inch line.
Which is the proper call. He put the ball down there. Great run by Taylor. Good deception as well.
First and goal to go for South Kitsap. So they'll have 4 downs to put it into the end zone. Oh, whistle blows. Stop the play. And timeout. South Kitsap. 9-12 here in the third. South Kitsap at the about 6-inch line. And down in the dark end of the field.
Not sure what Coach Kralik saw. Possibly he couldn't see anything was the problem, and so he had to call a timeout there.
And we don't know how dark it is when you're down there, but it's hard from up here to actually see numbers and stuff like that.
Yeah, it might be a whole lot better down there, but a decision to try to get this game in. As you explained, Yelm not just next door. That's quite a trip to come back here.
And I don't know that they really have any extra days unless they were to play an off day like Thursday or Saturday.
Yeah, that'd be my guess, is they would have had to finish it up tomorrow.
Well, they're playing through it. And with 9:12 to go in the third quarter, South Kitsap is right in position to put some points on the board.
That is certainly the 1 foot line through my binoculars.
And Davis still not back in the game. Hand off! Ball is loose and picked up by Yelm. Oh my goodness.
That's Garcia with the drop.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Doc, I was already ready to put down a score on my piece of paper. Not gonna happen.
Ah, man. Tough turnout for South on that one.
Well, and you suddenly have a whole different person coming in, getting the handoff. They had such a nice connection between Taylor and Davis.
And yeah, I do not see. I don't see Davis down there on the field. So the Yelm Tornadoes take over at the 3-yard line. The first down. And
There's the defense pushing him back.
Almost to safety. They'll drop him for about a half-yard loss, move it back to the 2.
35, J.J. Leota calling for the safety. Proper call. He was pushed back after his forward progress.
Second down now for Yelm, and 11 to go.
South Kitsap started the year with a safety against CK. So I'm sure they'd love to pick up those 2 points right now.
Whistle blows, stops the play.
Timeout.
Timeout, Yelm this time. So both teams taking a timeout down the dark end of the field.
Give us an opportunity to talk about the coaches up at Yelm, the head coach, Jason Ronquillo, and then you have Rob Hill, Todd Cordova, Justin Christensen, Joel McMillan, Dan Caldwell, Tim Henderson, Brian Irion, all as coaches, and then a ton of volunteers as well. We have just lists of everything on here: cheerleaders, cheer advisor, the trainer Katie Zukin, and the superintendent Andy Wolf, district AD Ronald Bernard. Growing district by the day.
Second down now for Yelm after their timeout. Back in the end zone is where Matthews will get it. He's going to go to the air. Receiver out of bounds. Pass, there was no chance on that one. Pass was out of bounds.
Number 11 did have his man beat. That was Jacob Nolan out there, but the pass would have led him entirely out of bounds.
Third down for 11, so if South Kitsap can hold them back, they might not fare too badly from that 1 yard line fumble. But that's up to the D right now. Third down, 11. Matthews again to the air, overthrows the intended receiver, and South Kitsap looks like they have held. Wow. I don't see any yellow flags, but it might be difficult.
There is a spot down there that is yellow, and I think it's part of
the soccer.
Yeah, the soccer, and I keep thinking that's a flag.
Nope.
Punting from the absolute back of the end zone, Vernon Parker.
And this is where you got to be careful, too, that snapper for Yelm gets it right. 3 blockers in the backfield. And the ball up in the air, picked up at about the 48. A lot of running room, down to the 20, down to the 16-yard line for South Kitsap. And I believe that was a number 11, Isaiah Bird.
That's him.
So they're back close to where they were a little while ago.
That is correct. And without any other damage happening on the scoreboard for Yelm.
Boy, that one was a big stand by the South Kitsap D. First down ball at the 16. And Davis is back in.
Really takes a couple tough hits down there. 41, one of the Tornadoes in on it. Tyler Losh.
Second down, no yardage gained on that one. Second and 10.
Davis again.
Oh, up through the middle. He's going to pick up some decent yardage on that. He'll get down to the 11.
Deontay Payne bringing him down.
Third down now at about 5. They've got to get down to the 6-yard line for a first.
A nasty red zone.
Oh,
23.
Good handoff. Nice move that time, but I don't think he's going to, well, yes, it looks like it's a first down from where the line judge is.
That was Connor Seaton carrying the ball, and I'm not sure who.
Somebody's
he is the one
down.
who is down.
Getting up slow down there.
Number 23.
Ball on the 5-yard line. They made the first down by 1 yard. And he's up. That's good to see. Kind of gimping off, though, on that left leg. But it looks like he's going to be okay off to the sideline. First down now, and instead of being on the 3-yard line, South is at the 5. So your theory, Kitty, they're better off than they were when they had it down on the 6-inch line.
That's right. Remember that. Exactly.
7:14 to go here at number 3. Hand off to Davis. Oh, and Davis fought for more yardage than he should have got.
That was 41, Tyler Lotion on the tackle.
Tyler was in there, but Davis picked up maybe another yard or 2.
He grabbed him by, if you had lapels on your football uniform, that was the area.
Second down now. Ball is placed at the 3-yard line. Handoff again to Davis. Davis puts his head down, and he'll pick up another couple yards.
A little extracurricular happening on the sides.
This time it looks like South is just working the trenches. 3rd down. Ball on the 1-yard line.
That one's red.
Oh, man. Davis reaching out.
Boy, you cannot fault him for his effort on
He
that.
sure can't. These last 3 actually runs that Davis has done, he's just put his head down and gone into the crowd.
Looking over at the coaches, you can tell they're like, we want to do it, we want to.
Taylor is still out there. And the ball is again, it's down to about that 1-foot line, Kitty. And they're going to go for it. Taylor back in the shotgun. He's going to run around this near end. Near side. Oh, second effort. He was stopped at the 1-yard line, and what second effort by Jake Taylor.
The senior just showing his toughness on that one.
Man, that time the cannon's worth going off for 25. And they'll come up to the line here for, looks like now they're going to go for the, oh no, they'll go for the 1-point PAT. Thought they might be lining up to go for 2.
So, Doc, we're going to watch the guys with the arms this time and see.
Yeah.
The chant of Souza.
And somebody was either offsides or started too soon.
Motion on the South Kitsap.
It'll move him back 5, and I don't know that that's really a major issue.
Now, so far, Souza looks like he has a pretty good leg.
Except for the mystery.
The mystery
PAT.
missed PAT.
So ball back at the 8. A lot of movement up there on that defensive line, and I don't know, did it pull a offensive lineman off?
There was a guy on this end that I thought pulled up out of his stance that they may be calling.
It would be false start if it's against the offense.
But whether or not someone encroached into the neutral zone is also maybe what they're discussing.
There was a lot of motion on that defensive line for Yelm. Kind of a strange game with a hurry-up offense on both sides. It's been so far one of the longer games we've had this season.
Hurry up and not get her done. We're going to pick that up, they say.
Okay, and so they will let Mr. Souza have another chance at it. That's not John Phillip.
I know, you want the band to play him something special.
It's Nolan. 5:25 to go here in this 3rd period, and ball at the 8-yard line. And Souza will be kicking from the 15. Garrison Gleason holding.
No.
No, I couldn't
No good.
I could not literally see that. I'm glad that the men in stripes could see it. But now another whistle.
And nobody's leaving the field.
And I don't know, Kitty. Does that mean they get to go back to the 3-yard line?
Or half the distance. Boy, and again, I actually watched that one. It seemed to have the height. I thought it was through. I'm not sure what it was that made it no good.
Had to be off to one side or the other.
It must have been.
Yeah. We're on the 4 now, Kitty.
And we're in the dark corner.
So you're right, it was half the distance.
There you
They
are.
didn't get the full 5. I hope Nolan keeps warm out there.
That one I saw.
Crowd chanting Souza. And it looks like it was blocked.
So a blocked PAT on that particular one.
I almost thought they had a block on the one before.
they may have touched it and sent it off to the side a little bit. But you give them that many opportunities, they can run their play eventually, huh?
I guess. So South Kitsap misses their second PAT of the night. Down by 3 now, 25-28 to the Tornadoes with 5:25 left to go here in the third quarter.
Great job of South Kitsap getting down there. Fun to watch that entire play, the set of plays, and to end that with the quarterback running it in seemed so right.
Yeah, Taylor just did a good, tough job because he was stopped at the 1-yard line and fought out of the tackle to get into the end zone. So good work by Jake.
It has been, I've been using binoculars as you have been, and watching his poise down there, just set and ready and knows exactly what cadence, where he's calling for the hike. Just been so solid behind the center.
And he's listed at 6'5", which is pretty good size for a QB.
Oh, I could have not guessed that otherwise. No way.
Well, that's
No, it
listed.
says that. I don't doubt
I know.
you. I was not doubting you. He is 196 as well, so that's a good-sized quarterback.
Yes, it is. So Mr. Souza will now kick off. 6 more points added on to South Kitsap's total. Ball picked up by Yelm at about their own 2-yard line. Coming over to this near side, they'll bring it out to the 23 or 24. And the runner driven out of bounds, and I cannot see the number.
It was Brandon Thompson.
Okay, that would make sense.
He is their all-purpose guy. Kick returns, he has about 30 yards, 99 yards on punt returns. He also has an interception when he's on defense, so does it all.
Now, he's only a junior.
Yeah, I would take him back.
Yeah. Well, so Yelm will start out at their own 23-yard line.
A lot better field position for Yelm last time, but South Kitsap doing such a good job of taking advantage of the really bad position and stopping Yelm where they didn't have much field to work with.
Senior Dalen Matthews drop back, pass over to this near side. Ball is loose and almost picked up.
That would have been Garcia. Boy, he would have made up for that fumble immediately.
Yeah. Oh, man, that one was almost in the hands right down there on the turf.
Well, that's been a play they've run pretty successful all night, and this time the first man through hit the receiver, and it came off his hand and almost into the hands of Garcia.
Second down and 10. Again, off to that right side.
Good
off
block.
To the flat. Nice block and a good little move by the receiver. He'll pick up about 3, moving it out to the 25-yard line.
That's Caleb Lunderville with the reception. He already has 2 touchdowns tonight through the air.
Yeah, it's going to be third down now, and they'll give him a couple on that one. So third down and 8 to go for Yelm to keep the drive moving.
Sends Lunderville back to his original position.
Dalen Matthews, a senior. Short drop back, looking to this near side. He's going to pull it down and run. He's got first down territory. And he'll take it out to the 35 or so yard line. Just beyond the 35 is where they'll mark it. First down, Yelm.
28 bringing him down. One of the people, that's Elijah Griffin. He changed his way. Once he had him stopped, he went for the ball as well, trying to strip that from him.
They've done a pretty good job of mixing things up. You expect him to go to the air.
Well, that's his first big run for any amount.
And there's number 2. That one's not going to get a ton of yardage, but it's going to pick up 2 or 3 on that.
Actually, number 10 kept that on the outside. So that was Dalen Matthews again.
Second down now for Yelm. Ball at the 38-yard line of Yelm. Pass over to this near side. Oh, great defense that time. Number 6, Nathan Marin.
Tackling number 6, Bo Campbell.
Wow, that was a great open field tackle. Man.
Excellent anticipation on the pass route. Right there, absolutely no interference, just taking him down once he got it.
Dropped him for a 3-yard loss. Now 3rd down and 11 for Yelm.
Yelm doesn't panic either.
No, they don't.
They just keep running the plays.
Matthews looking for a receiver, goes to the short man.
Thompson.
And I don't think he made it. Nope, he didn't. He's going to be short by about half yard.
No, that's actually back to the line of scrimmage, Doc.
Oh, you're right.
I was with you, too.
Okay.
I know. I saw it right over there.
Looking through it through the binos.
I know.
You're right. So Yelm will have to punt it away.
They did a nice job of developing that play, waiting for it, but South Kitsap had some scouts in the area and stopped him without any gain.
And the punt going down to about the 25-yard line. And they're not going to get beyond that. So that's where South Kitsap will start out.
Mr. Bird making the reception down there. And a flag.
Uh-oh. That was down by where the ball was picked up at, or caught, received.
Almost to the 2-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter.
And still, the lights are out on this end.
It's against South Kitsap. And I did not see the signal. Probably a block in the back.
It's a big one now, because it's going to move south all the way back to their own 10-yard line, to a 10-yarder inside the 10. Oh, man, look at that. Wide open. Oh, I don't know how Taylor stood the thing there, but look at another TD, and that was quite the pass.
Wow.
And it's Isaiah Bird.
Just outran his man, and the arm on Taylor on that.
Well, I don't know how Taylor stayed alive back there to throw that thing. He was surrounded by defenders in white. And South Kitsap at the 2:01 mark at number 3 takes the lead. First lead they've had tonight.
90-yard pass, obviously including the run after, but
man,
that'll give you some enthusiasm.
Sure will. And let's see if they can make this one. It would help. It would make it a 4-point lead.
Got that down nicely that time.
Now I saw it.
There.
Didn't get blocked.
There it is.
And it did go through the uprights. The arms are up, and South Kitsap up by 4. 32-28 over the Yelm Tigers. And man, you will not see a pass like that in high school game, especially too often.
A lot of people might not have seen it anyway because it's a little dark out there, but I really don't think that was a factor on that. That was a gorgeous pass. And the momentum and the band and the fans so excited for this South Kitsap team. They knew they were developing a good offense, and they are proving it tonight.
And I do not know how Jake Taylor did not go down.
Well, I couldn't see that well.
Man.
Instead, I saw where he threw it and knew that if the receiver could get under it, it was going to be a pretty good play.
Well, South Kitsap going from, their own 10-yard line.
Exactly.
Putting another 6 on the board.
These are not the Friday night lights, lacking a few lights, that you enjoy. Boy, you're missing something.
Oh, this so far has been a very entertaining football game. And now, really entertaining for the South Kitsap people.
Yep. Again, want to thank The AD, Ed Santos, and all the people up here at South Kitsap welcoming us. The South Kitsap TV guys working with us. They were going to try to get us a feed. That didn't happen, but you can check them both out. Uh-oh. Whistles again.
And they're pointing
Pointing is never the proper thing to do.
towards the South Kitsap way, illegal procedure. So South will re-kick it 5 yards back.
Back for Yelm, number 19 and number 32. Number 32, we all know that's Brandon Thompson. 19 is not on my list.
So they move up from the 5 yard line to the 10 yard line. And Nolan Souza, pretty good kick.
Quite
It'll
the
be
boot.
picked up at the 12 yard line, but look out, right up through the middle. Yelm breaks tackles and is on the way to another TD. And was that Brandon Thompson?
I don't think so.
I could not see the number.
There is a flag. The Yelm kids are saying touchdown. Yeah, I still have that as number 19, and I don't have him on my roster, Doc, so I don't know who the score goes to. I looked at the ones they handed out tonight, and nothing different, so.
And I haven't heard the PA guy announce the name either.
Probably because he doesn't know either, Doc. He has the same roster as we do.
Well, put 6 on the board for Yelm, which puts him back up by 2. And they're setting up for the PAT with Mr. Parker. Vernon Parker, a senior out there.
That one took 15 seconds.
And it's good. So back up to a 3-point lead for the Yelm Tornadoes at the 146 mark. 35-32 over South. And, well, we've got plenty of time in this third quarter for at least a couple more scores.
Oh, easily a minute 46. They could be just putting them up on the board till we can't add that high. Wow,
Yeah.
that just silenced the crowd. If you couldn't, anything that would take away the momentum and the air out of this stadium. We've lost lights and now we've lost air.
Talk about you deflate there.
Yeah, deflate gate, a whole different type.
Of course, Tom Brady knows nothing about it.
Nothing, absolutely nothing.
So Yelm back up on top by 3. 35-32, and this has been quite the game. I mean, do they have triple digits on the new scoreboard there?
We can test it out, can't we? Don't think they're going to quite need that.
What was that? Was there a team wasn't there a team in Texas recently?
Oh, probably.
They got 100
everything bigger and better in Texas. Yeah.
Well, South Kitsap will have another opportunity to take it 80 or 90 yards.
Well, and South had done some nice work up till then, definitely.
And again, it's been big plays. It's not been, necessarily working at 5 yards, 5 yards, 5 yards. It's been big plays by Yelm every time to put the points on the board.
Yeah, 90-yard kickoff return. I think that's about as big as you can get there.
Yep. So Parker will be kicking off for Yelm. 2 South Kitsap receivers down inside their 10-yard line.
Bird is one of them. Going to the other side.
Picked up at about the 3-yard line.
That's Seaton.
And he made a pretty nice little move, getting it out to about the 22-yard line, which is where South will start with 1:37 left to go here in the third.
Now recall on that last kickoff by South, they had that procedure penalty that moved them back 5 yards, and they had to kick again. So if you say, oh, that really didn't matter, well, maybe it did.
Okay, so South Kitsap will come on out here with their offensive team, and we'll see what they do.
Absolutely no panic in South tonight.
Taylor and Davis both in the backfield. Taylor goes up into the air, and number 81 not able to hang on to it. That'll be Albert MacArthur.
That one, the running back came past on the fake and actually jostled the ball a little bit in Taylor's hand before he threw it.
Second down now and 10. And Taylor still has it. Completes the pass, 35, 40-yard line. And another flag.
That could be why this game's taking so long.
It could have something to do with it.
That was 21, Corey Carter with the reception. Like the deception, they had him believing the ball was handed off going one way, threw it the other way.
And it appears that it's going to go against South.
PA gentleman calling illegal block in the back against the Wolves.
They'll move back. So from the 20, let's see where they're going to place it. Looks like it's going to be right about the 20-yard line. Back just about where they began. Second down. Taylor still has it. He's got a receiver out at the 25, down to about the 28.
That's MacArthur.
Not enough for the first yet, but moving the ball in the right direction. Bring up a third down and let's say 4. Under a minute to go in this third.
Changing the play at the line of scrimmage.
And Taylor's keeping it. Going to the air.
Finds his man.
Another completion out to midfield.
Number 10 with the reception, Casey Carter.
Taylor's using a lot of his receivers out there. That's nice to see.
It was pretty much Bird in the first half, and
Right.
then suddenly we've seen some Carter and some MacArthur.
So move the flags. Almost at midfield, ball at the 49. Midfield now for South. They'll pick up a yard on that. 15 seconds to go here in the third. Yeah, let's see if they're going to get one more off.
Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, up, up.
Looks like it. And they do, and it's a handoff.
Davis going.
Oh, he's got running room. Down to the 31-yard line of the Tornadoes, and that's going to do it for the third period. As long as there's no flags.
I hear whistles.
I know.
It's scary.
The man in the white hat has his hand up, but I think he's signaling the end of the quarter. And at the end of the third quarter, Yelm back up on top. South had the lead briefly, but up by 3, 35-32. Yeah, boy, it's going to be a good fourth quarter. Here we go for the fourth quarter from Kitsap Bank Stadium at South Kitsap High School. It's been quite the contest tonight. Happy to be bringing it to you live on the stream thanks to the KitsapSun.com and Peninsula Subaru. KitsapSun.com/GOTW, Game of the Week. We're West Sound TV. I'm the Doctor, Kitty Companion, Spencer Anderson, and what a three quarters of action as Yelm leads South 35-32.
Just noticed that it has started raining out there. We talked about it happening somewhere around halftime, but there's little sprinkles coming out in front of the lights. Brand new conditions for these guys.
And they're still using the hurry up. 2nd down and 9 for South. The ball, that one was close to being caught.
MacArthur either not happy with himself or thought he was held.
So that'll bring up 3rd and 9. Referee's whistle blows, signaling you can play. Taylor going to the air.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That one looked like he was brought down using his head.
Well, they're going to call it incomplete and bring down up 4th down and 9, ball at the 30-yard line. And looks like South is going to go for it. Oh, and Yelm has got them.
41, Tyler Loesch with the tackle.
And a Yelm player down now. Number 7, he's getting up. That'd be Peter Finley.
It's 77.
Oh, 77?
Bigger guy, Gabe Creason.
So Yelm D stops South Kitsap, and they will take over on their own 33-yard line.
Now Yelm's going to have to deal with these conditions too. You can tell that ball's getting a little bit wet with this rain. Makes it tougher to make the pass. Can be tougher on the defense actually if you're passing because they don't know where the cut's going to be.
Matthews rolling out. Oh, almost picked off. Opportunity there for number 19, Michael Garcia.
That's twice he's had the ball in his hands. Not saying he should have had those because both of them
that
were
would have been a tough one.
That would have been one. That would have been Sports Center type.
Yeah, but incomplete pass.
This is one of the first games we've done where the fourth quarter has great meaning, actually, so that's kind of nice. Nice pick by Nathan Joyce of the Sun.
And we have another issue.
They're having conversations, aren't they?
As the man in white with the white hat talks to South. And they have not changed the down. It's against Yelm. I didn't see the signal. It was right at the line of scrimmage.
I did not see the signal either.
Dropping back 5, but they still have the first down. Actually, it looks like
They went back 10.
10, okay.
1st and 20.
Hold, I believe was the signal. So 1st down and 20, ball back on the 23-yard line. Handoff over to the 30, the 40, running room, look out.
If he did not step on the sideline, he's gone.
Yep, and into the end zone.
Believe that was Thompson. Number 32. Yeah, Brandon Thompson.
And I see no flags or side judges pointing to the out of bounds line. So another quick 6. We can call those quick 6s.
Well, that was with a minute as far as going into this quarter. There's 11 minutes left.
Man, they have been putting them on the board quickly. 41-32, and Yelm has a chance to make it a 10-point lead here. Fourth quarter just underway.
Nice job bringing that down so that Parker can put it through.
Kind of a high snap, but it goes through, and 42-32, a 10-point lead for the Yelm Tornadoes here with 11 minutes to go in the ball game.
Doc, if you like explosive offense, this is the game you better be watching, because you are so correct. There have not been a ton of long drives. South Kitsap had 1 or 2, but this Yelm team just decides that they're going to score, and away they go.
Yes, indeed. They now have a 10-point lead. It was just seemed like moments ago that South Kitsap had taken the lead.
Yeah.
And everybody down below us was happy and dancing and singing, and now quiet.
Well, on the clock, Doc, that was only 3 minutes ago. So it was in real time, however, with all the different penalties and whatever, that a little bit longer than that.
So now South's got some work to do. It was a lot easier when it was just a 3-point lead.
Number 23 back along with number 11.
They're down at about their 5-yard line, but have they had, I don't think they've even had a run back attempt, have they? I think Parker has been kicking it into the end zone or out almost every kickoff.
I think they've gotten 1, maybe 1 or 2, but not a ton.
Yeah, Vernon Parker back there to kick off.
If anything, a slight tailwind.
And they're going to pick it up at the 1-yard line. And they're going to be stopped at the 13. And the ball carrier is getting up slowly on that one.
That's Seaton.
23. Connor Seaton, but it looks like he's okay. He's jogging off the field. So South Kitsap over around the coach. Do they call 3 plays now at the end zone and send them out to do all 3?
They just might.
They might. Well, South Kitsap's got some work to do here.
It's actually quite impressive that when you're dealing with these high school kids that they are able to run that hurry-up offense.
Yeah, they're doing a pretty good job of it.
Davis in motion.
Oh, look out. There again, was that a forward pass or a lateral? Yeah, they're going to say...
Well, it looks like they're going to call that a lateral. Luckily, South jumped on it. Just because it's thrown behind the line of scrimmage doesn't mean it's not a forward pass, as long as you go forward from where the quarterback is.
South got lucky, I think, on that one. And Taylor finds an open man out to the 20-yard line almost.
Pushed down, literally pushed down from behind.
A little help from the back there to get down to the ground. But it moves the ball. It's still going to be 3rd down for South, but much more reasonable now. 3rd down and about 6. Taylor over to this near side. It was a screen.
It's Bird taking it the distance here to the 30.
And they actually had some blockers out there like a real screen.
They've tried.
They had definitely tried. Screens are not my favorite, and especially at this level. But that one worked.
Well, that is a quick developing play in a hurry-up offense. Tough to do.
Okay, the Wolves have got a 1st down, and we have a Yelm player down on the ground. being tended to.
That's number 3, Devontae Pearson. Training staff out there.
9:40 left to go in the ball game in regulation.
Are you jinxing us, Doc? Katie Zukin out there as an athletic trainer for Yelm.
Now, the way this game has gone, nothing's out of
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. That is correct.
the realm of possibility. Well, the young man is up, being helped off. Not putting any weight on that right leg, but they'll get him back there and check him out. Okay, first down. South Kitsap. Ball on the 31-yard line. We've got 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side, and 1 back in the backfield. Back goes in motion. That would be Davis. Taylor over to this near side. Nice pitch and catch. And look out, some yardage for number 10. He's up to the 40. That would be Casey Carter. They'll move it. They'll put it right on the 40. They got about a half yard to go for a first down.
Earlier I gave credit to I think the wrong guy is center, because Jacob Miller in there now. Still doing a really nice job.
Hand off, and it's Davis, and he is up to the Big Bright SK in the middle of the field.
Boy, some nice running there. They're just making some great cuts, getting enough yardage to keep the drive going. Very patient out there, down by 10, but we've seen some quick scores, that's for sure.
Yeah, they're moving the flags and moving them in the right direction. Again, the handoff. And missed tackle. Davis pick up a couple on that one.
It's actually 23.
I was going to
Seton.
say, I think it was Seton. Second down, 6.
Davis is a pretty good guess, though.
Yeah, Davis is in there. 2 backs in the thing, in the backfield. Oh!
That was Bird who that was intended for, but he was surrounded by tornadoes.
84 is the one that knocked it out. And 84 would be Michael Merrick. So third down now, and 6 yards for South to keep the drive going. Oh, Taylor, that time maybe once too often to the well. Because number 18 out there,
It is. He's one of our mystery men.
Mystery player.
Yeah.
Made a great defensive stop on that. So with fourth down, the ball at the Yelm 48-yard line. South's going to go for it. They've got to pick up 6 yards. Taylor going to the air. He's got an open receiver at the 40.
Not enough, though.
Oh, man. Well, it might be, Kitty.
Doc, I've figured out our mystery. Number 18's number 16. It just looks
we
like
just can't see it.
Nicholas Blanco. He is our gentleman who had the kick return.
I know Lee was telling us those were hard numbers to see, and he was correct.
That is correct.
But first down, South
he did
Kitsap.
get first.
He got right to that 40-yard line. Forward progress on that one. So first down for South, ball at the 40 of Yelms. Still moving it. Oh, Taylor's going up into the air.
Oh, he is just pounded. Does he make the reception?
He's down there. It looks like they're going to call it.
But does he get up is the better question. Just blindsided.
Man.
That would be the defenseless receiver call.
It is a completed catch. And I do not see a flag. The training staff from South running across the field. And boy, Davis is one guy you don't want to lose.
No, well, that was Bird.
Oh, okay. Well, you don't want to lose Bird either.
Let's just go. You don't want to lose anybody named Isaiah. We'll just go with that.
Okay. 7:53, so there's a ton of time. It was a timeout was called, so we're in a timeout.
I think by the referees, because I don't know. Oh, you might be right.
And that must have been quite the hit. Coach Kralik is going over to check on his player. That's over on the Yelm side, so it's way over there, down at about the 6 or 7 yard line. Oh, we got a moment here. Let's one more time thank Peninsula Subaru down at Gorst with Subarus, Triumphs, motorcycles, Husqvarna, all kinds of good things. And they're helping to make it possible for the Sun to stream it live. And up and walking back, he might have got his bell rung, Kitty.
It looked like he should have, the way he was hit. So coming off, that's a good thing to see.
Yes, it is. I do not see them holding fingers in front of his face asking how many.
I think that will be done on the bench. You have to have that concussion protocol at all times. He's got his helmet off.
Yeah, and that was one thing that we mentioned Ed Fisher earlier, and Coach Fisher is working with a group that's trying to make better safety helmets for high school students out of Spokane.
Touchdown if caught.
Let's see. Well, everybody's moving that way. I did not see the hands up, did you?
Must be the guy in the corner that I missed, but they seem to be happy, yeah.
The crowd's telling us it was a TD, and they put the points on the board before anybody could take it away.
7:47, so that took less than 4 minutes.
And Souza out there to attempt the PAT. Big PAT here. Man, that one looks good. Wanted to wait till I saw those arms up. Anyway, South Kitsap has pulled themselves back to within 3 points of Yelm at the 7:47 mark at number 4. 39 for South, 42 for Yelm. And boy, now the South Kitsap D's got their work cut out for them.
Well, and I can't tell you who actually received that pass. I can tell you for a fact it wasn't Bird. But going now, what South Kitsap has to do, when they came out to start this game, they made some stops, and they've got to do that again to have the opportunity to win this one.
7 minutes, 47 seconds left to go here.
Now in game time, that is exactly what it is, but in real time, the way tonight has gone, that could be a good 40 minutes.
Well, at least it's not the Ice Bowl.
No, a great night. We do still see some rain coming down. It's not real heavy, but enough to put the little mist upon the night.
Yep. All right, South Kitsap's still definitely alive. There's a ton of time left in this game, the way both these teams are playing. 7:47 on the clock, and Nolan Souza get ready to kick it off.
Couple different guys back this time. At least not number 16, unless he's up a little bit closer.
Yeah,
that
a
took
short
a bounce.
one. Yelm picks it up and takes it out to the 43-yard line. So those guys in the back, they didn't even have to do anything.
Well, here's what they did, is that was number 16 that they moved up from where he typically he's been one of the back receivers.
Blanco.
Yep.
And apparently, who we were thinking was 18 was probably 16.
I think so. That's what I'm going
with.
It's all in the font.
And the color, and
Oh, yeah.
there's not mud out there, and some of Yelm's white unis are pretty dirty.
They do seem to have a little tinge to them.
All right, first down for the Tornadoes. The ball is on their own 43. And
I think we're going to get movement on the end of the line for Yelm. Oh, and they're going to call it against South.
offsides.
I saw number 9 move forward for sure.
So it'll be first down and 5. Ball moved out to about the, looks like 47-yard line. And it's a handoff. Oh, nice tackle. That's going to drop them at the line of scrimmage.
43, Junior Blunt in on the tackle.
That's a good name for a football player.
It is.
Especially a linebacker. I think he's a LB, isn't he?
He is.
Junior.
5'9", 205 pounds, and a junior.
All right. It's second down and 5 for Yelm. Matthews is keeping it, rolling out. He's going downfield. He's got a receiver at the 30.
That's number 4, Caleb Lunderville. He's in the hundreds. I know he is on receptions tonight.
And once again, Yelm is moving it, and they're moving it pretty quickly.
Well, when they, in the games they won, they put up some pretty big points. They had 44-1.
Hand off to the running back. He'll go down inside the 20. That's number 32. That would be Mr. Thompson.
44-1, 41 in the other. So they are right at their average. So they really don't need to score anymore. They're right there.
Sure, South would prefer that.
Definitely.
Ball is going to be placed on the 18-yard line. First down. Or no, second, excuse me. Second and about 2 for a first down.
Don't know what he heard from the sideline, but changing the play now.
Handoff. Oh, good blocking. Breaks the back out for what will be a first down.
That's Thompson with the ball.
There was a real nice block thrown there on the end of that Yelm line, and Thompson used it to his benefit. First down, ball is on the, let's say, 13-yard line.
Not chewing up too much clock with this.
Yelm up by 3. Matthews up under center this time. It's a pitch back. And Thompson's got it, and he's going to put 6 more on the board. And that took about a minute and a half. 48 now. So once again, we'll see if the PAT is good. But once again, in a matter of less than almost
It was
less
a
than
minute 36.
Okay,
Just so you know.
minute and a half.
Yeah, you were right.
But Yelm puts another touchdown on the board, and the PAT coming up here. And we will see if it's going to be a 9 or 10-point lead for the Tornadoes.
Parker's been right on all night long. 7th PAT of the evening.
And that one is good. So once again, in a matter of moments, back to a 10-point lead, 49-39 for the Yelm Tornadoes.
So really, the defense shouldn't be tired because they're not out there that long, right? They're letting them score within a minute, so they should be able to stop them. But what a force this team is between the long runs. I mean, they've scored in so many different ways. Suddenly, they've been scoring on the run, a couple of them by Thompson here in the fourth quarter. We talked about Lunderville having 2 touchdown passes. Thompson had a touchdown reception. Hawks with a touchdown reception. Then there was that little 90-yard kickoff return. So they can score in multiple manners.
And South Kitsap not doing bad on the
Not
scoring
bad
end,
themselves,
with 39
exactly.
on the board and 6 to go. But neither one, actually, but South has not been able to stop the big play from Yelm, or big plays.
Very correct. South was stopped a couple times in the first quarter where they only got field goal, but still coming away with points those times. And then they've had some passes to Bird and MacArthur, just doing a really nice job as far as getting some points up on the board.
So South Kitsap will receive it from Yelm. Connor Seaton is one of them back there at about the 2-yard line. And I think the other one might be Garrison Gleason. It'll be Connor picking it up at the 2. He's out to the 10. 15 out to about the 18, 19-yard line.
Tripped up by the turf there. I think it was just a little bit slicker than he expected. They aren't used to running on that.
So South Kitsap, it looks like they're going to place it on the 17-yard line. First down for South at the 5:53 mark. And as we have seen, that means plenty of time for either one of these teams. So,
absolutely nothing new for them to run the hurry-up offense since that's been what they've done all night. I would hate to... at some point, I will look up to find out how many offensive plays there have been this evening. It's an incredible number.
Yeah, George Edgar from the Sun next door may have that info. Taylor going back, going deep. And that one was too deep for his intended receiver. I like the idea, though.
Oh, sure. Why not try to score quickly?
Yep. Go for the big one on number 1.
That was 87 out there. J.D. Jones.
Second down and 10. Oh, short pass. Oh, he's still going out to the 25-yard line.
Loses his helmet.
That was Quinn Ogan, I believe, number 7.
That's the first time we've called his name tonight. He's a sophomore.
Yeah.
They let that play develop. Taylor with the guts to let the defenders come in on him before he gets rid of the ball.
Third down. South has to make 2 yards here. And quarterback keeping it. Oh, and the intended receiver, number 3, Cole Craner, could not hang on to it. So it's going to bring up 4th down. Now, you're down, but I guess you're not going to punt.
I think that is the decision.
At your own 25-yard line.
I kind of thought they would have gone with the quarterback keeper when I saw an opening.
On that last one?
Yeah.
Yep, I thought so too, because it looked like he might have been able to make it.
But what I can see up here and what he's seeing with somebody coming at him is a whole nother story. That's a first down.
Yes, it is. Out beyond the 30-yard line. And number 34 back in the game. Good to see that. Isaiah Davis. One of the Isaiahs.
He's had a ton of yards. It was Bird who was hurt on that last series. I don't think he's back out there, though.
Ball at the 31-yard line. Taylor with a straight drop back. And
reception on about the 40.
Yeah, they're going to give it to him. And that was 81 again. Albert MacArthur. Second down and about 2 to go. Hand off to Davis, and he should get that first down, and he does.
Wrestled to the ground
43.
by 41, Tyler Loesch.
4:45 left to go in the game. And South Kitsap's moving it, but it might be a little Too late. Oh, this is keeper. Well, it's not the keeper. It's Russell Wilson. Fake the pass and
Fake the run
fake
and
the
throw
keep
the pass.
and then throw the
Yeah.
pass.
That does stop the clock, so that works out okay for them.
Yeah. They're still doing that hurry up. And you know, one thing that I really like about the hurry up, they have done a good job at changing the play at the line of scrimmage.
Which is pretty amazing.
Taylor is doing a nice job, and the coaching staff has done a good job. Oh, look at a little trickery. Even more trickery.
Uh-oh, that might be short.
That is short. Oh, boy. Short and to a Yelm Tornado receiver.
That would be Thompson. Brandon Thompson out there.
Yeah, we've got a flag, but it's not going to make a difference to the outcome, I don't believe.
I think there's some extracurriculars from where it's thrown over here. Probably a frustration foul.
And I like the idea.
Yeah, that was kind of a lame duck on that particular one. We've seen him throw it so pretty tonight. I don't know if his arm got hit. I didn't see it close enough.
Oh, it was Casey Carter throwing it.
Oh, that would be why I did not
They
see
did
that.
the handoff and then the reverse and then Casey.
Okay, that can explain some things.
It wasn't your Jake Taylor pass.
No,
Anyway, I like the idea. They were going for it. And depending on what that flag is, it'll be Yelm will still have the ball, but they'll have it back on their own 20-yard line.
so I don't think the flag actually has any meaning unless,
Well,
because he picked it up. I've not seen any sort of,
they moved him back, though.
yeah, they did.
Because they would have been on the
So
35.
there must have been some sort of
It was a 15-yarder.
unsportsmanlike.
Kind of hard to see down at that end.
We can just claim darkness.
Yeah, that's at our end. And Matthew's still there. And he'll keep it, roll out to his left and make some yardage. In fact, make enough for a first down.
Oh, that flag was thrown immediately as he was pushed out of bounds. I didn't think there was anything untoward on that particular one. Garcia with the push. You couldn't be convinced he was going there. He could have had a fair distance to go down the field.
And again, the referee's conferring.
10-point differential, only 4 minutes remaining. The Tornadoes with the ball.
Looks like the penalty's going against Yelm.
Oh,
And it is indeed. I did not see the call. So it'll move Yelm back. Way back. Ball at the 20. Looks like about the, 22-yard line maybe. Handoff. And a couple yards picked up on that. But what do you bet now for the last 4 minutes, Yelm keeps it on the ground?
that might be the case.
10-point lead, 4 minutes to go in the game. And the Tornadoes look like they're going to play some ball control.
Man in the trenches, number 57, Jeremy Smith, got up a little slow out of that. I'm looking at the weights on these offensive, defensive linemen, all in the 200s. Just
It's amazing.
good size guys.
Big. And like I said, they can move.
Oh, yeah.
They've got some speed. And a handoff. South Kitsap doing a good job of corralling them to maybe half a yard gain. 3:22 left. Each team has 2 timeouts. Looks like South may be using it. One of them.
Doc,
Yep.
you're just flat out psychic. First they're keeping the ball on the ground, and then you predicted the timeout. I think you have another profession to go for after Hippy Dippy Weatherman.
Oh, would that be, who was that? Claire out of L.A. or whoever that phone psychic was out
That
of L.A.
there, I don't know.
I can't
I'm
remember
not
her
gonna,
name.
and if I knew it, I don't think I'd admit it. So we're just gonna go forward from there.
Well, 3:22 and a 10-point lead for Yelm, who has the ball with 3rd and 6. So it may be a tough comeback here for South at this point, but it has been an extremely entertaining game.
It has been so exciting, entertaining, all those E words at this point.
3rd down for the team in semi-white. Matthews looks over to the sideline.
It's kind of like a balk in baseball. Where
Yep. Hand off to
pretend.
the second running back, and I don't. It's not going to be enough for a first down. Looks
No,
like they're
certainly
going
not.
to place it on the 28.
That's Thompson again. He has been a workhorse for this Yelm team.
Well, and I think they're going to have to kick it. Yeah, it looks like they're bringing in
The last time out for South Kitsap as well.
Yep.
Stopping the clock.
Down to 0. It's 4th down, about a yard to go, but they are pretty deep in their own territory. If they don't make it, it would give South 3 minutes left.
I really like what Coach Kralik has done with this team. You know, they're coming off a couple really, really tough losses. And sometimes what that can do to your confidence, even when you're coming up against an opponent that you feel like you're pretty even with. They came in, they have played Yelm very even all evening. They even, I don't know how many times I can use the word even, but I can keep trying.
And I believe, at least Olympia, I believe, is in the top 10. I
Right.
think Peninsula is also.
Oh, they might be, but definitely come out with a great game plan tonight. The offense totally on track. Looks like defense might have some work to do.
Well, is it going to be it's quick kick?
Oh, I don't
We got
know.
one South Kitsap
Oh, it is 4th and
receiver.
1.
And let's see, maybe they were going to try to pull them off because now Yelm is using a timeout.
Well, it's one of those you hate to leave them on the board. You know, you might as well.
Well, and I think they were trying to pull South off because now it appears that the kicking team is coming in.
You have Parker. I think I'd be kicking. The kid knows what to do with that foot. I have him he had 6 punts, 202 yards on those 6 punts, long of 55.
And Connor Seaton back at about the 25-yard line.
Could be why he's that far back. He's got Rain Miston behind him.
And of course, South trying to block it. They come close, actually.
Parker goes down.
Oh, boy, that was a short kick from Mr. Parker. And South Kitsap is going to have pretty good position with 3:05 left. They are down by 10, but that's a touchdown and a field goal. And we may be able to see if they made the touchdown. Would it be time for the onside?
We finally would get our predictable onside kick, wouldn't we?
But that's still a long ways away. They got to score that first 7. So South Kitsap will take over at the Yelm 49-yard line.
They have been without Bird since he went off, and that is one of the difficulties they have out there.
Taylor looking to pass. Long one. He's got an open receiver, and he threw it out of bounds. Oh, man. The receiver actually was open.
He certainly had his man beat.
The defender.
And in the zone, they were coming across to try to cover it at about the 6, or I guess more like the 10.
I think that was Gleason. 2nd down now. And again, short pass across the middle. I like that. Yeah, ball's loose.
The Wolves come up with it.
Yeah, I put it another yard. Well, another yard or two.
Keeps the clock running, though. 2:40 remaining.
I didn't know you could move it once it went down. 54 is Eric Stanley at the high school level.
I'm not sure, Doc. They didn't seem to say it was wrong.
3rd down and 4 for South. Obviously 2 down territory here. Oh, man, that was a hit, and that's going to hurt tomorrow.
Number 77. We have called his name a couple times. Gabe Crezon.
Got him. Got Taylor. Got him in the back. I don't think Jake even knew he was coming.
6'2", 255 pounds.
Wow.
Pancake.
2:11 to go. 4th down and 4 yards for South to keep it alive.
Talk about a pancake block. That was a pancake tackle.
Quick pass over to the side. And oh man, this one I don't think they're going to get it.
Nope. He was pulled down by the shoe top. 84 bringing him down. That was Michael Myrick. And that's going to be turned over on downs with 2 minutes remaining.
And no timeouts left for the South Kitsap Wolves. And of course, no 2-minute timeout here at the high school game.
Well, it does stop because of change of possession in this particular time, but
Man, that rain or heavy mist is still coming down. Well, Yelm has 2 minutes to hold on to the ball to win this ball game.
looks like they're going to get a little revenge for last year, coming on South Kitsap's brand new field and going home with the victory.
Yeah, at least South got that first win. First game of the season here on their new
You know that one felt good against Central Kitsap. Absolutely. And great signs. I mean, their offense has played extremely well tonight. I am so impressed with the way Jake Taylor plays. And defense had some good moments, but you can't give up that kind of yardage and those kind of big plays and expect to win.
Man.
Oh, there's a flag again.
It was against Yelm. It'll move him back.
Interesting. It does stop the clock while they do that. First and 15.
Yep, 5-yarder. Quarterback's going to keep it, and he went to the air.
Okay, we lose that one. Yeah. That was number 6, Bo Campbell. Might be that wet ball went straight through his hands.
Well, I might want to keep it on the ground. Especially with Mr. Thompson.
Most definitely.
1:48 left to go here in the game. 49-39 lead for the Tornadoes, and it's 2nd down, 15.
For those of you who have enjoyed this 4A contest in the Narrows League, next week we're going to bring you a 3A contest, Capital at Central Kitsap. It's the 7:30 p.m. game, second half of a doubleheader at Silverdale Stadium, and it's also Central Kitsap's homecoming.
Yay, homecoming.
We do know those are a little bit longer. Doc is always excited for homecoming because he loves fireworks.
Okay, so 3rd down. Still 14 to go, but the clock is ticking. And the mist is a little heavier.
Yeah, there's a little bit of rain outside our window right now. Keeping our camera dry. We're fortunately inside tonight.
Yeah, thanks to Ed Santos, CAD here, for setting us up in this booth. Pitch out, and he's going to get some running room.
Pulled down,
and that's
pretty high up.
Yep, it's going to do it anyway because it's 1st down territory.
Yeah, they should be able to take a knee on all these and end this game.
I think 2 would be all you need with 54 seconds left.
Now there is a timeout.
Is there another flag?
That's what I was trying to see. What maybe? Oh, I think just to move the flags. Although the Yelm guys are going back again.
And the third down guy. What? Oh, they're going to measure. The third down guy was right behind the flagman. They got to come all the way over to this side to measure it.
I forgot that he needed 15.
I can't see. Well, there's the ball.
To me, looks like it's a first down.
I think it's going to be a first down by the nose of the ball. Yep.
And the Yelm gentlemen are thrilled. South not quite as happy.
Yep, Tornadoes get that first down by the nose of the football. And that should pretty much do it.
Time for the victory formation.
Yeah, I wondered, the flagman had to go all the way across the...
Well, they hadn't had a lot of work all night as far as that goes, because people were scoring so quickly they weren't even getting their 10-yard things.
All right, roll the clock. And we don't have a play clock up here. The back judge there is looking at his watch. If it gets to 5 seconds in the play clock, he'll hold his hand up. Must be getting close because he's looking.
They started at about 50. Hand up.
And now they'll take the knee. Good solid play there.
They should have one more that they're going to have to take a knee on.
Well, I don't know. It looks like the clock is ticking away.
Oh, okay.
So that, I think, is going to do it here at South Kitsap High School and the Kitsap Bank Stadium as the Yelm Tornadoes blow into town, Kitty.
You've been waiting to say that all night, haven't you?
Yeah, take the Wolves down 49-39. But a very entertaining game, and like you said, I really like the looks of this South Kitsap program.
I saw some great moves, some great work on the offense. It's kind of a weird evening where the lights have gone out in the stadium, and so that's something to work with. And suddenly they had some rain. A good second half. At the end of one, it was 28-19, and still a 10-point differential at the end. But fun game to watch.
And you know, they didn't get beat in the trenches necessarily. No. They got beat by big plays.
Yeah.
And you know, those are hard to...
That's hard to coach against, actually.
Period.
It really is.
But anyway, congratulations to the Yelm Tornadoes for coming away with the victory tonight. And good to be here at South Kitsap and see the SK team. Well, we're West Sound TV. We're working with the Kitsap Sun and streaming it live on the kitsapsun.com/GOTW. Game of the week. Spencer Anderson is on the camera and working the computer for you. Kitty Campagna and that other microphone and your producer. And I'm the doctor, Doc Pars, and stay tuned. We will see you soon.